Speaker is Barabi from GMO Free Schools.
Hi, I'm Barabi, and we started a group of parents and grandparents and concerned members to get GMO ingredients out of school food. There are three main ones. One is high fructose corn syrup, MSG, and soy protein isolate. They are all highly addictive, and they cause horrible, horrible diseases in our children. So if you know people, if you want to be involved with us, we're meeting now in Carmel Valley, and we're going to be having meetings in Casa de Luz, down south, and we're also going to have a North County chapter. Please see me on Facebook. We're GMO Free Schools San Diego. Look for us. Help us save the children. Woo!
All right, up next we have Leslie Goldman from Campaign to Grow a Healthier Pizza.
So, I'm here to give you a little good news. Can you handle some good news? Say yeah! Yeah, I said, can you handle some good news? Yeah! What do you think about Mexico outlawing GMOs the other day? What do you think about this indigenous corn I grew in my garden? What do you think about Uncle Sam getting married to anti-GMO? Did you get that? Uncle Sam marries anti-GMO. Let's hear it. And all it's going to take is about 1 million more gardeners. Now, growing food is not just about growing food. It's about shifting consciousness. Can you hear me? When you grow food, you enter plant parenthood. Can you hear me? The intelligence of plants is overviewing this march. March for the plants. March for the results. March for San Diego. Thank you. I'm Leslie Goldman. Campaign to Grow a Healthier Pizza. Facebook.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome.
All right, next up we have Matthew, who's going to give us a little non-GMO ohm before we start our official speakers.
Good afternoon. I know this is an intense subject with lots of mind control, population control subjects. So to balance it out, I'd like you all to join me in a non-GM ohm. So take your body back and your mind back with some vibrational energy. Take a deep breath in, and on the count of 3, join me for a Om. 1, 2, 3. Om.
We need to find the opening statement in Eva.
Yeah, we have a program. Jackie Adam, where'd she go?
And next up, the speakers.
We'll just go to the next speaker if you can't, if she's gone right now. We will, but if she's not here, we can't pause.
Give your intro and then I'll set up the thing right now.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us in a peaceful protest against what has been called the most evil corporation in the world. Last March, it was estimated that over 2 million people marched against Monsanto in outrage of the Monsanto Protection Act, which gave amnesty against being sued to a corporation that has been suing small farmers, threatening to take their land away and putting them out of business in pride of their patented seeds. Just last month, after over 250,000 voters petitioned against it, the Monsanto Protection Act was repelled by the Senate. But the fight for our rights is not over. Not until Monsanto seeds are gone. Food that is sprayed so heavily with toxic pesticides and weed killers that it needs to be genetically modified to survive the poison is being openly sold in grocery stores without our knowledge or consideration to our health. In the name of profit, the prevalence of illness and cancers continue to rise, Despite living longer, most of us live in suffering. Monsanto seeds are subsidized by taxes we pay through the hands of our government, while organic farmers actually pay for certification. While our government denies Monsanto seeds are harmful, many countries around the world are passing laws against GMOs, including Japan, New Zealand, Southern Australia, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Greece, Bulgaria, Luxembourg, France, Poland, Switzerland, Ireland, Peru, Italy, and just yesterday, Mexico. In California, Mendocino, Marin, and Trinity counties have a ban making it unlawful for any person or entity to cultivate, propagate, or raise, or grow genetically modified organisms. While this doesn't keep GMOs out of our grocery store, a ban in San Diego County would keep our crops safe. Perhaps Monsanto had good intentions in the start to grow massive quantities fast and cheap. However, his success went too far. In India, after being sold into Monsanto seeds for cotton, an estimated 125,000 farmers committed suicide because of massive crop failure and debt. As we gather together, we must realize that it is not just Monsanto that is a problem, but our entire culture with the government catering to corporations. Today, as we all awaken to a reality that we live in, we learn we have other solutions. With aquaponics, we can grow food faster, more nutrient dense, with less water, using organic pest control without worry about weeds. As in other counties in California, we too have the power as a democracy to ban GMOs. But it's up to us to make this initiative.
Yes.
Thank you. And now I would like to call Susan McKenzie to the mic. Okay, we're going to do a skit right now. So if you mind making some room.
Where at?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We have a bit of a demonstration, a bee die-in, rather. So if I could have all our little bumblebees and all our busy little bees, honeybees, gather to the front here. Now, we're having this demonstration because bees are really important to our environment, to what we eat. They pollinate our plants, our crops. 40% of the fruits and vegetables need to be pollinated by bees. So if we protect the bees, we protect ourselves. If bees die, we die.
Come on, don't be shy, bees. Buzz around.
Come on, bees, buzz around.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Now, just a bit of a fact, in one season alone, last December, 1/3 of all bee colonies perished. Now, that's 1/3 of all bee colonies in the world. Millions upon millions of bees have died. There have been farmers and bee pollinators that are out of jobs, out of livelihoods. Now, if 1/3 of all human population perished in one season, that would be cause for serious alarm. But the fact that they're just bees, nobody seems to be paying attention. Nobody seems to be taking this as serious as it really is.
Oh no, the monster!
It's the monster of Monsanto.
Oh,
Monsanto is the creator of these pesticides that are killing our bees. Monsanto's chemicals cause bee colony collapse. Our bees, our butterflies, our birds are dying because of the toxic tyrant Monsanto.
Oh no!
Go away, Monsanto!
Bad GMO!
Stop Monsanto! Out of America! We need to ban Monsanto. We can save our bees!
Save you, bees. Yeah, good doggy.
Again, if bees die, we die. Many of our crops cannot be produced without the pollination of our sweet, sacred little bees. So let's take that into consideration and also remember that topic.
Good job.
So now for our next speaker, thank you everybody. I have Susan McKenzie.
All right.
A holistic health practitioner, and she's here to give you a few words of her own. Everybody, welcome Susan.
We got a lot of speakers.
Thank you. Hello, San Diego.
Good job. I really like it.
Thank you for coming to such a worthy cause. It's March against Monsanto. I am so grateful to be here. I am living proof that any and all diseases are turned around by working with nature. It is no longer just an opinion. There is science that strongly supports that there is an intelligence in all living things that knows how to survive and thrive. Life has been around for billions of years, and it works in our bodies, breathing our lungs, pumping our hearts, healing and repairing, restoring balance. This intelligence knows what works for the body and what doesn't. The body is programmed to function optimally on food. It's that simple. Maybe we've forgotten. If we've grown up in the last 30 to 50 years or so, how do we know what to eat anymore? 50 to 100 plus years ago, we didn't have organic food. We didn't call it that. It was called food. Now we have all these non-food substances in our food. How does other life survive and thrive on this planet? Have we forgotten that we are raw, living, organic beings too? We require foods from nature. Everything we put in or on our bodies is either feeding or fighting life. So when we put toxins, GMOs, chemicals, or any non-living man-made substance in our bodies or on it, it causes resistance. It causes stress, unnatural deterioration on all levels of our physical, mental, emotional selves.
Okay.
The body responds in defense to non-food substances, period. That's it. Our immune system works much like our military would for us. If you could imagine your body as a country and the cells inside of it as citizens of that country, and that it has a military force all its own, now what if that country were, say, always at war? After a while, it can't tell the good guys from the bad guys anymore, and it turns against itself. We are beings whose bodies are at war with themselves. On a cellular level, in our cells and DNA, these non-food things that we eat, spray, inject, use to medicate, just make things worse.
Yep.
How much longer are we going to let it go on? We humans are the ones who created the chemicals, the toxins, the GMOs, so humans can create something else. At the level of toxic overload in the body, life breaks down. Communication breaks down. Unity breaks down. Function breaks down. But we cannot destroy life. We can destroy ourselves, and life will live on. We can either be a part of nature or against it, and if we choose against it, we die. That's why now we have 12-year-olds with cirrhosis of the liver, a population becoming more and more obese, and infants with toxins in their bloodstream. All disease is on the rise, despite all the money raised in the name of cure research. This is why GMOs are so dangerous to us, and why 1.2 million Americans have contacted the FDA asking it to implement mandatory labeling of GMO foods. This is why over 60 other countries in the world now mandate GMO labeling, and many have banned them altogether.
Yes.
We've got to stop creating the enemy and keeping our troops at war.
When are we going to admit that nature got it right? That life on this planet has been here for billions of years and endured all conditions to get here and thrive as it does. It is our time to earn our keep by uniting with each other, unite with nature, and let it be our teacher. Life shows us an infinite world with an infinite number of resources, infinite amount of energy supplied to us every single day. We have an infinite amount of fresh water. This is what nature lives off of. Why can't we? We have an infinite source of imagination, joy, trust, love, beauty, freedom, and the human spirit, life spirit, infinite spirit. We have the power right in our hands. I've seen it countless